Apologies once more for the poor video quality. This is on my phone this time. I promised to show you how to do the alphabets from the Aveneer embroidery machine. The alphabet that I've been doing as a freestanding one rather than applique, whatever it is. So it's on this one, look, go into the decorative alphabets patterns. And then it's the green one I've been using, this one. And now I'm on cue. So I'm going to go up, choose my lettering, press set. Now I'm doing this in 5x7 hoop, but you can enlarge this right up to whatever size. Let's go into it just to show you. I haven't enlarged it, but you can decrease it as well. If I could speak, I would. So if you press that, yep, it'll go to original size, we know. So if you want to enlarge it and keep its aspect ratio, you need to press that one. And look how good that is. Do these for nursery walls or anything. So yeah, that's gone as big as 12 by 8.63. It's going to take like 500 years to embroider. Let's have a look how long it's going to take. Mind you, it isn't because I've put a small embroidery frame on, so it's not going to let me. Hold on. Right, press OK. And then press it again. It should let me go into it to show you. 145 minutes. However, what we're going to do, we're going to go into wait a minute. No, so let's get that bit wrong. It's edit. So we're not going to sew that green bit. You can either ignore it or press no sew. Now let's have a look how long it's going to take. 49 minutes. So it's still going to be a good stitch out if you like, but that's obviously at the largest capacity. So you can manipulate these letters. You can also put a buttonhole in as well, so you can hang it up. So that'd be a good thing. Now a little eyelet, but we're just going to do it normal size. And I've done it all in capitals, so I'm not going to go to small ones. So cue again and set it. And then as you sew, into edit. You can just push it forward if you want, but I like to use no sew because it's there. So click your no sew. It's not going to sew the green. Then OK. Embroidery. Right, here, so it's going to take 15 minutes, look. Here now, I've got tear away, already hooped, and then under my hoop, I'm going to put my felt. I've not got any letters here to show you what the finished result is. They're all at the shop. So put your felt underneath. I don't even glue it or anything, it sticks to it. And then your other fabric on top. Obviously I'm doing this freehand. Right, so it's going to stitch out the first thing. Obviously it's not a freestanding applique if you like, so watch what I do. So press to stitch. It's going to try and stitch satin stitch, so you need to get it before it starts to go round. So right, you can see it's coming back on itself now. Stop it there, snip it, and then cut round. As you can see, I've left it in the hoop and just trimmed around it. I haven't trimmed around the bottom, just the top. That's what's doing now. So I've changed my thread obviously to the green. So it's going to stitch the satin stitch now. So I'll let that stitch through. As you can see, I've not been too precious as well, snipping around it. You see it's not fantastically tidy. Because when I stitch round the, when I snip round the back, when the satin stitch for the next colour goes on it, it will go then so close to that green, so you're not going to see it. This is why I've not stitched the back, because the satin stitch for the next step, after this is finished, it's going to be wider. So I'll snip the back on the very last step. That's why I keep it white. So if you're going to use felt like I've done, keep your felt the same colour as your I'm having a brain fog today, as your thread. The reason why I've gone for white anyway is because I've got white stabiliser, because I'm using tear away, so that's the reason for me doing it. You can use fabric as well. You don't have to have anything that's non-frayed, so if you're going to use fabric, it's fine. I've just used vinyl and other bits and pieces that I've got lying around. So yeah, anything that you want to use with the satin stitch that's sealing it is fine. It's a bit blurry that, isn't it? So it's just about finished the queue outline shape. So next bit now, it's going to be doing the middle bit, cut out for the middle bit. I'll just show you with that again what I've done. So it catch up. You see there, look, it's not neat at all. Where I've cut round. But it doesn't matter. Well, we hope it doesn't matter. But like I say, you can put eyelets through this and then hang them up as bunting or whatever you want to do. Or banners. Right, you see now it's going to do cut out. So let it go around the first bit. You can always leave middle in if you want, but I like to cut it out. See, let it go around the first bit here. Down to the bottom, and then stop. Snip it. Sorry for any jerky movements on camera. I'll hold it with my hand. Take it off the machine again, and then cut around the inside. Don't cut the stabiliser or the backing, just the top. So as you can see, I've cut round it. It's finishing it off now, and now it's going to do the satin stitch on the inside of the letter. So it's just stitching around that. If you want to put some sponge, some bosal type things in, or interfacing or wadding, whatever you want, that in our foam, anything like that, soft and stable by Annie. You can also do that as well to make the letter have more stability. But obviously you have to snip round that carefully. I've tried bits and pieces in shops. We did dip it into wood seats in Sheffield, well Dronfield, sorry. A61 wood seat sewing machines. They have got the alphabet there. I've used all different kinds of methods and ways, so you can do anything. Also, as well, if you wanted this for some of baby's nursery or something, enlarge it. You can always put baby's name down. I don't know, say for my name, Cheryl C. I could write then my name around it, enlarge it, and then pop it in a baby's nursery, or even put it in a frame. All different options to do this. So, a few ideas for you. So yeah, it's just doing satin stitch around here now. So after that then, I will show you the next step. So the last step, it's going to do the satin stitch around the whole letter. You see, it's in black, it's opposite to where I've got it. I'm doing it in white. I've got white felt and white stabiliser. So if you wanted to, you could, in fact, trim this bottom bit off. I've left it on because it needs the extra width for the next satin stitch. I have done it without and it doesn't really work, so don't trim it at all. So I mean, the back in there, the white felt is still there uncut, Normally when you're doing a applique like this, you've got it all trimmed and it's doing the satin. But because it's not a proper standalone applique, to make a banner, you need to have your backing trimmed after. So just match your fabric up with your thread, etc., and you can't go far wrong. I'll show you in a bit. So it's all finished stitching, can you see? So what you need to do now, take it out of the hoop, take the stabiliser off first and then trim round. You can leave your middle bit in if you want, or trim round it. I choose to trim round it, but you can leave it in, there's no rules. And there you go. That's the queue done. So from that to that, and then obviously that's back. You can trim back if you want, or do it whatever, you know, your little thread trails. Anyway, you can trim them off, but that's as easy as it is to do. But like I say, you can make it bigger or smaller, put the name on, baby's weight on, you know. Be great that for a little gift for somebody, or to stick in shop on wall. Okie dokie.